when we did Gas Face with Prince Paul out in the studio Island Media out in Long Island. We had written all our lyrics on the Long Island Railroad heading out to the studio from the city, and Doom was with us and his brother. So Doom had written his rhyme in like one of the marbleized composition books, and me and Serch were just jotting them down on sheets of paper. And in the studio, we're finished with the song, and like Serch threw his lyrics on the ground, dropped them, like throwing them in the garbage. And I just, because I'm sick like you, I picked, picked them up and just threw them like in a rhyme book that I did have. And 30 years later, I'm looking at it and I'm like, Doom, because the way we constructed the song was, it was going to be me, then Serch, then Doom. Doom and his boys in Long Beach had come up with this whole term of the gas face. So that's why, this was the perfect way. I mean, Doom was very talented, and his brother Sub were very talented. So we're like, this is our crew that we want to put on our record and give him the light. And then we were also going to manage him as well. So, there was some, business interest in it as well. But like, we're young kids. We haven't even put out our own record yet, let alone, manage someone else's career. So really, by putting him down on that record, it introduced him to the world and ended up getting him his record deal. But in his own idiosyncrasy, he was like wrote on the back of one of Serch's lyrics the way he suggested the lineup would go. And Don Newkirk, rest in peace, who was a singer who was related to Prince Paul professionally and ended up signing to Def Jam. He just was hanging out, and Paul was like, "Yo, why don't you introduce each guy?" And then Doom was like, "All right," and he actually wrote out what he wanted Don Newkirk to say, introducing us. And then I have Doom's handwriting with the instructions on the other side of like part of Serch's lyrics. So it's crazy the things that and I didn't realize I had those till like years after. So